Good evening, anyone. Welcome back to Visually Happening. Thank you for being here, and this is a segment of Visually Growing. So, still pretty late on this one, but not as late as I was for June. So again, I'm really sorry about that. But so these products that I used this month were by far my favorite ones of the entire journey of the month of June. So let's just jump right in to step one. So this month's step one is brought to you by Hask, Keratin Protein Smoothing Deep Conditioner. Now, the reason why I have this one, honestly, is because it's in a little package. And I am pissed that I actually never went through and started looking for deep conditioners in little packages, considering what I've been doing for the last couple of months. Like, I can't afford to keep buying these big tubs of these conditioners, especially if I don't know if I'm going to like them. So now I'm on a hunt to find deep conditioner packages like this. If you have any idea where else I could find these besides Walgreens, please let me know, because it's saying that this is good for 2 applications. So 2 packs are good for an entire month. So let's give it a shot. That is also cool about this is that this, I don't know if it's just this product or if it's because it's in a package, but I only have to let this penetrate for 10 minutes. So instead of sitting, I'm feeling pretty active right now. I think I'm going to go walk my dog. So that should also help replicate the heat that I would normally do with the hair blow dryer. So I'll be back in 10 minutes. So this month's step 2 is brought to you by Garnier Fructis Fortifying Conditioner Triple Nutrition Curl Nourish. And this was another one that was at Walgreens, and it was I think about $4. And you know, there was no sulfates in it. It's just anything without sulfate at this point I'm willing to try, and it wasn't that expensive. So we'll see how this one goes. So, step 3 for this month is brought to you by a couple of different families. So, to start off with the leave-in conditioner is Miss Jessie's Leave-In Condish. Now, I have used Miss Jessie's before. I actually used her deep conditioning a couple of years ago, and it lasted me like 6 months. It's one of those products. They're kind of expensive, but they really work. And this one has smelled really good, and I have a really good feeling with this one. So much so that I'm very heavily considering on continuing next month's segments, next month's everything with this. It has soybean and aloe. You know, they have glycerin and curly hair expertise. They have a bunch of cute little stuff at the bottom. So this was available at Walgreens, but your best bet is probably, for the most variety, is probably to get her online. This is so lightweight. It's so easy to use too much of it and just spread it all around. Oh my God. It smells so good. Next up, we have Marc Anthony's Hydrating Coconut Oil and Shea Butter Curl Cream. This is another one that I picked up at Walgreens, but I feel like there'd be more variety at places like Ulta or any sort of high-end sort of beauty place. But this one feels kind of thick, smells really good. I took this away from a family. I'm sure it works better, but this is infused with biotin. So, I mean, a product is a product, and if it works, it works. So. This thing could be made completely out of coconuts. This thing is thick as hell. But it feels so good. And last but not least, so for the oil part of this LCO method, it's going to be Hask again, Keratin Protein Smoothing Shine Oil. The reason why also I picked this one was for the same reasons as the deep conditioner. It was in a smaller pack, and I'm really on the lookout for smaller products like this. If you guys have any ideas of where to go, my mom suggested Walmart. I know Sally's Beauty has like smaller samples of these kinds of things. That's what I'm really looking for. So I kind of picked this one because it was a smaller sample of this, but let's give it a go. That's a lot of oil. For me, oil just kind of feels like oil. It's not really anything special or anything that stands out about it, but as long as it sort of holds everything in, I'm not going to really complain. I also want to add one more thing to my step 3. I sort of mentioned it in May, but now I'm going to officially add it a part of it. So especially if I'm doing it at night or even in the daytime, you don't want too many products to be weighing your hair completely down. So now I'm going to make it mandatory for microfiber towels to be added into the mix. So just make sure that you squeegee as much products as you can. Want to keep as light as possible with the most necessary amount of products within you. And there you have it, step 3. So my thoughts on the Hask Deep Conditioner, because the package was small, I mean it said that you can use 2 applications for it, which I did. I guess it probably saved me more money in the long run to only use half the packet. I'm just paranoid, and I feel like if I don't have enough, then it's not doing enough. But, you know, it felt, I guess because there wasn't as much as I would normally put in my hair, it felt like it didn't feel so much like there was a lot of work being done to it, but the work still got done. So I think from now on I'm going to be a little bit more conscious about how much I put in my hair. I mean, it's probably good in the long run anyway, but you know, you never know. The Garnier Fructis conditioner, I really liked it for the price, but I actually think I like this conditioner the most so far since my journey began. Probably something I would definitely recommend to anyone that's, you know, balling on a budget, but something that'll work. The bottle was big enough that I could use a lot and not feel guilty, and it lasted me the whole month, so that was definitely a good takeaway from that. The one I would rave about the most is Miss Jessie's Leave-In Condish. Completely smelled like heaven. Worked the best, I think, out of all the leave-in conditioners I've used so far. Of course, at the price, that's how it normally would be, but I didn't finish it on purpose because it was so good that I don't want to get rid of it quite yet. So I would 100, 1 million, 1 jillion% recommend Miss Jessie's. For Marc Anthony's curl cream, that's another one that I really liked. I really felt like a lot of work was being done to it for not that bad of a price. I think it was like $7.49 I put it down for, and definitely another one that I used a little bit sparingly because I wasn't ready to get rid of it quite yet. So another one I'd recommend. As for the Hask oil, like I said, oil is oil. As long as it locks it in, I don't see a problem. My big takeaway from it is the fact that it's in a little bottle. So I didn't have to use as much, and I got a good bang out of the buck. So that's my takeaway. And then for step 4 this month, for my while I sleep kind of method, I just actually went to sleep with wet hair, and the results of it were kind of flat looking. I had to usually like spruce it up in the morning or something, but I did wake up with really soft hair, and it was definitely not the worst way to preserve your hair while you sleep, but I probably would suggest something with a little bit more protection. So this month I just slept with my hair really wet. My big help for the month was ending each shower with cold water. It locks everything in and it makes your hair really soft and your skin really soft. I can't recommend it enough. I'm actually going to just continue using that for the rest of my life because it's also a way for me to end my showers, for me to know that it's over, but it's also has helped my hair become very soft and very buoyant after I put products in. So, you know, buoyancy is the most I want to get out of it. And that's really it for this month. This month was a lot of trial and error, a lot more trial and good results than trial and error. June was a good month. July has been good so far, and it will be on time. I really swear it this time. So I really want to thank you guys for sticking around and watching this segment. I'll have my next one up in August. As of for the rest of my segments, those will be up very shortly as well. So thank you again. Have a great day if you can, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you.